It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Alright, you should...
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way? Sure, you do you.
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there. Thanks for coming to speak with... I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up, don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of it almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else. But his voice and... Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic... When you put it all together, everything points... This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make... Unless this space wanted a... Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room. At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're... There's no way of knowing what might be in there. 1 minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, this space is a powerful opponent. It wants to... But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that? It felt like spatial magic. But it seemed much more... When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear... I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons, but I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces... I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to... If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe... Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And... break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. The sound came from behind this illusion. It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did we just go through here? If it was just that bad as...
The voice is much clearer now. We're close. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's...
Everything is chaotic here. No. The darkness that sullies my soul...
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So... there was no...
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try...
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the... try something.
Hurry! If we miss this...
Stand back! Now we can avoid... Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're in...
It's just a flesh wound.
You're not a burden. Don't...
Fine.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
The one I...
As expected. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid... Now that we found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need...
I went back to the domain again just now, although I couldn't find a new... My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalyst. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it. I think so, but it's... Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirmed...
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is... If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst. But we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm. But even the Qixing have never heard...
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do.
I... was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion. Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else...
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was under Rex Lapis's command. The Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had... At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all... The Liyue army eventually won the war. But 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could find... But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities were fate. We can't give up. Right now... Are you all right?
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some deep...
All right, well...
Oh, don't worry.
No, I meant...
You don't look well. I guess things... It's okay. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Ushi, looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's... Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, man, that little dude looks stunning too. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a... Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Teyvat could end up so out of their depth? Yeah, so anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi!
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I went...
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons. Could you tell...
No need to be so formal. Just call me
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them,
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for...
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius. Is that one of the... I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him, but Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars, whether we live or die.
Did he forget his promise because he...
It's possible. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave yaksha was seen putting up a heroic, but no one knew the yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total, so there's no...
Wow. But you must think it was probably...
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait. So it was Bosacius you...
Yes.
No, what?
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and life is full of coincidences. But this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be
What will?
Oh, right. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any...
Whoa. You want to write a...
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic.
this one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long,
But how do you know?
you might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a
Sounds like you.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange.
So they're just illusions.
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of.
I can't say for sure. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safe,
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously... I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No.
I'm
No.
not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad...
But can you...
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even...
To conclude, I'm not a...
What if I told you?
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because...
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very... You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off... Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape?
Yelan.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say—
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Ease.
Have a taste of this! Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Miko!
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he made.
Let me see if there's any way.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees... Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes...
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just...
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point.
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to... Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the...
What the...
No, it's still worth exploring.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That if this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality...
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's...
Well, I can't guarantee that.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too... After all, I'm just a lawyer. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, from what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes... How can things ever be the same again? If I were her, I'm not... Oh, wait, when? Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right...
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. All right, traveler.
What is the situation?
What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
What? That's the best description you can come...
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, It's so huge. I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the... Are they? They look familiar. There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Time for your arraignment!
I wasn't done.
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable. Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory? What?
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're...
I will take you down no matter how...
Hey, relax.
Have a load of this!
Take it easy. Quietly now.
Shouldn't get careless. This one's well. It's time for a flash for hurry up. Roast and fry. Frozen descent. Feels
Gotcha. Incinerate!
Quietly now. Gotcha. Here comes the cash.
I mustn't give up. But can I... All of you, I will recall. In the compass. That's just...
Amateurs.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be... Now that you know, at least we're all in the...
He said the word fantastic. Was he
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you.
It looks somewhat
Life goes on. If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another
Osacious, I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul.
No enemies.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no.
Stay back! This is my fight.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? Ugh. How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Look! Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious, martial retreat. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think. if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Joe, are you okay?
This is my purpose.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary
Yes, so excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of.
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of...
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of blood. Slaughter is what we do best. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, in other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought...
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone. If we don't leave, we may meet... Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius.
life goes on.
information.
Okay.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
There's nothing.
What a creepy
It has the feel of. But where are the opponents?
Your memory of what? The Abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory? It's getting darker. It's...
Lumine, wait!
Huh? What's that shiny round thing?
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground.
Oh, she was just a figment. So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
Yenfei, are you sure this?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do. Someone's used this before. Let's get out of here and find. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Within yin and... Well, well. This is not...
Oh, seems like...
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to.
All this information.
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of... They set out together, but only one of them made it back.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been...
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up...
Well, this is just one...
What do we do? Are we gonna... Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that? Huh?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just... Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was in... I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human, and a few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them, and that's not all. The book also says this: when mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. I have both Adepti and human lineage. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because... And look! Something's...
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with the...
Paimon can barely move anymore.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay?
Let's go.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. What about you guys?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now...
But all that did was activate the records from when the...
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with... Remember what the book says? When mortal and adept... Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their... I'm a mix of human and adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system...
Interesting. So that's what was going through...
So, an Adeptus and a human need...
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of... Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the...
Then we're home free.
Awesome! So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Oh boy. Paimon's so...
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it? Oh, that.
Wait a second.
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there would... If so, I'm extremely sorry.
No! You're just trying to help us and solve the problem! You're definitely...
You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic...
That's actually what I think, too. That's precisely why it's...
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way... If this is fate, then let's grab it in...
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come close...
Sure.
Stars align, bestow your light, evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge, by dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
Your strength won't last!